Hi Aries, welcome to my channel, Soulight Hypnotherapy. My name is Kirsten and I have your love and emotional dynamic all laid out for you for the month of November 2017. This is a general reading. Not all messages will apply to every Aries. So take the messages that resonate, leave the rest. This is also general, so situations or scenarios that I give maybe vice versa. And also, I feel that even if I don't call out your scenario, the energy of the card is still going to play out in your life in some way. So this will be very accurate for you. And if you guys can be more sensitive, you'll find a lot of accuracy in a lot of tarot readings that you find on YouTube. So please make sure to like, comment, share, subscribe. Hit the like button, guys. Please hit the like button. And if you'd like a personal reading, my information is in the description box below. I won't beg, but you know, I'd like your business. Let's get started. Your first card out, we got the Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles. I'm going to read the cards based on their meaning, but also based on the pictures, okay? And I'm using the 12 Chairs Tarot deck. It's a Russian deck. You can't get it in the States. I had it printed up, but I kind of didn't do the bottom right, so they're kind of half-assed. But I'm using 12 Chairs Tarot, the Modern Pagan Tarot deck, and the Sibylla Indivina as clarifiers. So this is, I'm reading from your perspective, Aries, but again, you can apply it vice versa if needed. From your perspective, you may be feeling broke with this Five of Pentacles, or left out in the cold, or perhaps, and I feel that this is the case, you are doing this to someone else. Your feelings for someone, I feel, is depicted by this guy here. Your feelings are cold and empty and hard. Perhaps you think they don't have anything to offer you anymore. I sense that someone is saying to you, this guy here, I sense that someone is saying to you, I've given all that I have. And you bluntly return and reply and say, it's not enough. You go through an accounting of everything they missed, everything they didn't come through on, they didn't follow through on, and you let them know they come up short, and so you shut them down, you shut them out. Next card we have is the Six of Cups. This is the first part of the month, by the way. Six of Cups, so this is what's coming toward you. Someone from your past, something from your past. Could be an ex, a friend, a family member, a relative, past profession or career, hobby. Whatever it is, it wants to revisit with you. Perhaps it wants you to come back, or to come back to you. And there's a lot of love, passion, and history here. A lot of memories. Good times. Perhaps they're seeing these good times as better than what they really were in your mind. I don't know. But I think you both have feelings for each other. Yours are just cold right now. So this person wants to come back into your life. And for me, this is sometimes the Six of Cups can be a social media card. And I say that because I've already looked over the spread, and I made the association that with the King of Wands next to it, there may have been some direct, blunt communication, maybe a Facebook page or something like that, where this person, in your mind, Aries, may have seen your success, because the King of Wands is successful. To clarify, I have the Ten of Pentacles here, and in this deck, this person is busy, very, very busy with, and self-involved with, whatever it is they do. And because it's the Ten of Pentacles, we know that there's treasure involved. You know, there's gain, there's material gain and security. So this person is busy with their shit, whatever's going on with them, and it's bringing them gain and success. And they feel really good about it, you know. And maybe they put that on social media for someone to see, and it caught their attention, caught their eye, and now they've returned, right, into your life, Aries, because this is your energy, the King of Wands. Now, as you see from the depiction, he's sweeping up this yard. Maybe he runs this property, this guy. Something is approaching, and he's looking at it with a lot of suspicion. He's giving it the side eye. You know, as Sean says, if any of you guys have ever watched his channel, Sean, or Sean Bradley, says the side eye is eternal. And that's how you feel, Aries. You remember something from the past, and you're not interested in revisiting that. Okay? And you may be questioning or saying in some sort of blunt and direct way, why are you here now? Because their energy that they bring in, and when I clarified what these two cards were trying to tell me, and I feel like the energy they're bringing in is this some money card reversed. I don't know if you can see that he doesn't have no money. Excuse my bad grammar, but someone is reaching into their pocket and coming up short, just like this first card here, the Five of Pentacles. So there's an imbalance. You have all this, they don't have anything. You may be suspicious that that's why they want to come back or want you back, you know. And I think this is a revisit to, this is, no, I don't think, because I did it recently, I think this sounds just like your reading from last month, Aries. All right? But you're looking really good right now, you know? You're looking very sexy, very attractive, very ambitious, very confident. In charge, the man in charge, or the woman in charge. So you caught their attention. This return person or thing or job, whatever. And like I said, it probably was through social media, some sort of... and you may have done that on purpose for egotistical reasons, perhaps, to say, I don't need you now. But he's looking, he's got, you know, there must have been a contact or a response by this person, because you're looking at them now with interest as well as suspicion, okay? Again, you could be really attracted to them, or vice versa, or both. And you're looking at them with strong desire. Desire and temptation. We got the Seven of Cups and the Devil card in the spread. But you have a lot going on right now. You know, you got to sweep this whole yard. I was just talking about the card, guys, but you know, metaphorically, you got a lot going on. He's doing a lot in the card. She's doing a lot here. She's got to get stuff sorted. She's got to get stuff straightened out. She's got to make that money. You know? Got to secure that future. Got to keep that charm going. Whatever that means. And again, maybe you got to put some money into a business as well in the month of November, early November. You got to put some money into your business, or take a loss because of something you need to get sorted out. You need to take a loss for you know, for a while. Because I see things kind of static right now. There's preparation for success, but static right now. Things aren't coming in right now. if this is business. So maybe you don't feel like you have enough money also. This could apply in that respect as well, Aries, in the first part of the month. And love is imbalanced. There's an inequality in either status or money between you and another, or a situation. You feel like you're above that or better than that, or someone is making you feel that way. Second part of the month. Or third part, yeah, second, third part of the month. We've got the Three of Pentacles, the Seven of Cups, the Hierophant, the Ace of Wands, and the Inconsistency card. Hope you guys can see. I may pick them up, I may not. Alright. Okay, so, sorry, I have someone who always talks while I'm recording. So in the mid part of the month, we've got the Three of Pentacles. So you're working hard on something, Aries. Maybe you're teaching classes. Maybe you're sharing your skills and your talents with others. Maybe you're starting a new job or a creative project. You're preparing something maybe to launch. Okay? There's a lot of interest here. There's a lot of interest. And, others are giving you recognition and honor, putting you on a pedestal. This could be this person as well. As they watch you, they put you on this pedestal. You know, they create this illusion of what you represent, of what you are. Maybe they have an illusion, or maybe you're creating an illusion for people. Okay, that's just completely intuitive, guys, and I don't know why I said that. But I feel like, let me go back to, I feel there's a lot of interest, and whatever it is you're doing, your project could bring you material gain or achievement, a win, or an achievement is what it represents to you. This thing is very important. And you're about to launch it. See, they're about to cut the ribbon. And this thing you may be wanting to launch will probably take place at the end of November, the second or last week of November. There's a lot of excitement, anticipation, or applause from others coming. Okay, so it'll be successful. You got Ten of Pentacles and the Four of Wands. Currently there's confusion, or there's going to be confusion. However, maybe there's some sort of correspondence around this time between you and this past situation. And so there's the temptation arrives, right? The interest. You know, I don't trust this, but and I see strong sex in these cards, guys. Sometimes I do sex readings. I haven't done them in a while. I may do them again if there's time this month. So look out for those. But with the Devil, the Ace of Wands, the Seven of Cups here, Four of Wands, and the Tower, especially as they're depicted, I feel like, especially this Tower, I feel like there's some carnal attraction, strong carnal attraction or desire, right? That's causing confusion and that's causing temptation for you, Aries, to this person, to the situation. It's making you feel confused, it's making you feel scattered, and you're trying to sort out your feelings here with the Seven of Cups, confused by temptation or desire here with this Devil, but also scattered by other pressing issues and desires and things that you need to prioritize and organize and, you know, and get done so that you can make that money, so you can secure that future, so you can secure that fame or that attention, you know. So you can get something off the ground at maybe meet a deadline that you've set for yourself or that's been set for you. Towards the end of the second or third week, there is this Hierophant card here. So this culminates in these energies here of working hard and preparing for something, to launch something, and still being scattered or confused and tempted to get involved, re-involved. You take a moral high ground. Or this could be what you're standing on here at this time. When you're being so blunt, when you're being so direct about all that you've accomplished. It's like you're standing on this moral high ground or on this pedestal, you know, above it type of energy. So you still carry that with you here. But you may seek counsel from someone very wise, someone that you put on a pedestal yourself, you respect and you value their beliefs and their morals. And maybe you're taking advice or wisdom from this person. And through this advice, because of all this confusion that you're, dealing with, and everything that you're going through, maybe you're taking someone's advice. And this leads you to a new beginning with the Ace of Wands. A passionate new beginning. A return or a reigniting of passion for an old flame or for someone new. Someone new could come into some of your lives in the month of November, around mid-month. Maybe through church for some of you, or some sort of organization or something that you are a member of. You can meet someone new. I'm kind of reading this as the return. You return to the past. Because that's the story I'm getting, and I don't want to go down too many roads or avenues, but it leads to a new beginning. Whatever this advice is that you take, it leads to a new beginning, and either reigniting an old passion, restarting something with enthusiasm, or meeting a new love interest for some of you. So I got a clarifier for this for these two cards, the Hierophant and the Ace of Wands, and I got the inconsistency card. So you see that she's kind of timid or shy, insecure, doubtful, worried, missing someone, not sure. It's the energy of a card. What this card means is you could be questioning your desires here with this Ace of Wands. I think after I look at these cards, I feel like, especially with the significator, as a nuance, some of you might be resisting a temptation to be sexually involved with someone, okay, because you don't trust them, their motives, or maybe you don't trust yourself. You may think, for some of you, you may be dealing with some moral conflicts, confused about your sexual identity. So this could be a homosexual relationship some of you are involved with, but you're confused. Maybe you're conforming to beliefs, structures that aren't yours. But you have this desire, and you may reignite this desire, but you're still filled with possible guilt, fear, timidity, insecurity, or shame. You may think something is a sin with this devil card here, or that you'll be judged for it by others, looked at with that side eye. Okay? That's because of an upbringing or because of an area, some sort of belief that maybe others, family, ancestry, whatever, planted in you. There may be fear to express yourself or to get to know who you really are, because you may feel rejection or lack of acceptance for that. For some of you, that's a story. It's not for all of you. That's just a nuance that just came to me. And like I said, I'm just reading intuitively today. Or trying to. But there is a King of Cups coming towards you. So there's new love coming towards you, or an old love that's being very sensitive and trying to be understanding. And trying to conform with some rules and some high standards that you've set, or some boundaries that you set around this restarting. You might set some boundaries or rules. They're eager to conform to that. Okay? But you still doubt that this is going to work out. And I think that you are fearful that it's a relationship that is damned based on the way these cards look. And I'm not laughing. I'm just I do that sometimes when the cards talk to me. It always amazes me, like when my dog kind of is able to communicate with me and I understand what my dog wants, and it always just makes me smile. But that's not why I just want you to know it's not coming from an impersonal place. So I think that this King of Cups is coming towards you. There's a new love or an old love that's going to conform or meet your highest standards, or try to conform or meet your highest standards. Or they may have this illusion or this fantasy putting you on this pedestal, okay, as well. That's their energy. They think that they really are impressed with you. And kind of fanning out, I think, on you. There's a little bit of obsessive energy here. So I think you're going to get re-involved. I hope you guys are following. Sorry, I got a little sidetracked there. I think you're going to get re-involved. You may speak with someone that you really respect, who gives you advice, and you take it, but you're still confused and doubtful or conflicted about this. I think you go ahead and you get involved. Things are good around the end of the month. Very pleasant, very smooth. This could be sexually satisfying here. I feel like maybe there's some sex that gets satisfied, some need. Because there's lots of pleasure, joy, contentment. Again, apply it to your situation. The scenario I call out may not apply to you, but the energy of joy and contentment and peace, satisfaction in a relationship. Maybe this launch goes off. It goes really well, There may be a lot of pomp and circumstance around it, a lot of attention it gets, And people love it. So know that whatever it is you're working on is going to have a good outcome. Go back to the love story, because it's a love reading. Again, I feel like there's a lot of love shared. There's a lot of sensitivity and understanding. They're trying to work with you. They want to keep the peace with you, conform to your standards and your moral high ground. Maybe they've set you on some sort of pedestal, so they're willing to do that. They're eager to do that. And they're willing to conform to whatever standards or rules you set. However, there is, for some of you, other options. So some of you might be dealing with someone who cheats or has other lovers, other interests. That is a story coming out here. So these rules that is set down by you might be involving that. I hope I didn't confuse anybody. Some of you might be going through that. Because I see in your emotions at the end of the month is still, you're feeling trapped. You know, you got re-involved with this thing or this person, and now you're feeling trapped again into a situation that emotionally is toxic for you, or that you feel is unhealthy, or that you feel might be judged, that you might be judged for, that you might feel is a sin, or that you might feel could betray you. And you may be feeling guilt and shame. For some of you may be feeling guilt or shame because you engaged in sexual relations with this person. Yet at the end of the month, you feel that you can see far ahead. You can see disaster looming with this Tower card. You can see a betrayal. You can see judgment. You can see shame. You can see, she's walking away with shame from having partook of some shameful or taboo act. That's just a belief. It's not true. It's someone else's truth. I hope I'm not losing anybody. I'm just reading intuitively. Again, I'm not... and I have to learn to trust that. I'm trying to let go and trust that. So that's my little process. As a clarifier, we've got the sweet card reversed. So this is someone who's reading love letters, reminiscing over the past, and but reversed, I would have to say that this past is not fulfilling her. Here it's giving her some sort of pleasure or joy. And here this card talks about conflicting interests again, and possibly betrayal by third party. This card also talks about love going wrong. Or, like I said, infidelity. Something happens, love goes wrong, and it's going to also cause a delay in your business when you go through these emotions. Okay? It might set you back and cause delays. So that's what I see for the month of November, Aries. I did pull an oracle card in honor of the Halloween month. Actually, October is Halloween month, but I'm a November baby, and I'm born the day after Halloween. So I always think of November as Halloween. I don't know why. Anyway, so I'm reading from Shadows of Light as your oracle card today. And the card that you got is the Fairy of the Highlands. And it says it's time to be brave, Aries. It's time to be brave. So this is your advice card. The time of truce is over. It's time to speak your truth and to be strong. This is King of Wands here. People have been taking over your ground, waiting, wanting what you have worked hard for without doing the work themselves. Look at that. It's almost like, just like this card, what it's saying. Trips me out every time. Tarot is amazing. So they may have taken advantage of your peaceful nature. But enough is enough. You know? Sad as it is, it's time to change this. You know? To cut away the cords between you and those that have taken so much. And now you will go into battle. Yes, it's sad. Yes, the Highland Fairy says. It's sad for you. But don't allow sorrow and guilt to neglect your self-protection. Honor yourself and raise your sword. And do not back down. So, I hope you guys follow that reading. I feel like what it's saying is you do get re-involved. Going against your nature, or you get re-involved. But somehow, even if it's the homosexual thing, which there's nothing to be ashamed of there. Because I would say as an advice, this card is saying don't get re-involved. But as far as the homosexuality in the story goes, if that's the case, I'm not saying don't express yourself. I'm just saying maybe this particular person isn't the right one. And that's what this card is telling you. I would never tell anyone who is questioning their sexuality that that's wrong. Everybody is who they are, has a right to be happy. But I think that the advice from this card is maybe this particular person is toxic for you. This situation is toxic for you. And it might slow your roll, Aries, and you have a good momentum, a lot of success coming. Okay? So that's my advice for you, Aries. I hope it makes sense to some of you. And let me know if you enjoyed the reading. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, and see you in December. Bye.